Hey, coaches, welcome back to Football Talk with Coach Chip. Appreciate all y'all tuning in. Appreciate all you subscribers and all you that click on like and share it. Rest of y'all need to do the same. Before we get into orbit motion to open up your inside run game, go ahead and click subscribe down at the bottom if you haven't. Okay? Remember what I told y'all a long time ago? This is part of my retirement plan. So let's get to it and let's talk about orbit motion to open up your run game. All right, now what we're going to do, we're going to look at it from inside zone, but you can run it off any inside play. And what you're looking for is you're looking for leverage. And you tell your quarterback you can do it pre-snap. What you're doing, you're watching, are they bumping anybody out of the box? Like, is this guy going to run right here? Okay. Now, if they're going to bring the safety down, right there, you might as well give it. Okay, and come back. You need to be running something where you like stalk and get vertical right there and get behind that joker. But that's what we're trying to do right here. We got several things we do. We attach quick game to it, let the quarterback read the leverage. And also we do it this way. We run it like a screen where we're stalking 1 and 2 with 1 and 2, and we're running our inside run play, whatever it is you like to run. Now, the deal is it's kind of difficult. You can't run it off power so much because then you're losing 2 right here. But what you can do, you can run it on same side power. Bring this guy from right here, stalk number 1, and tell your quarterback, see if the outside backer you're running power, let's say you're running same side power left, does this guy react and bump out? And if he does, you give it because now you don't have a fall in player and you got enough to block your power. But I like running it off the inside zone. We had a good zone bunch this past year, and I'll show you on videos what I'm talking about. Let's look at another. Now this looks like the same one, but notice on the back side, I've got the slant or the little under right here. Now here's what you're looking for too. You tell your quarterback pre-snap when you start your orbit motion. And by the way, what we tell the quarterback, put that guy in motion after you set your line, make sure everybody's still, just like jet. And we tell this guy to run right at the quarterback and then to bump back and to come just deep enough that he can touch the running back on the booty. Okay? Same way we do the rocket motion when we were under center back in the day. And I tell the quarterback, as soon as he gets behind you, snap the football. Okay, and you've already made up your mind. Now, if this guy bumps down in the box, now you've got your pre-snap access or gift over here. Okay, if you can win that slant or win the under or win a hitch or win a speed out, whatever it is you want to attach to it. Okay, but that's what orbit does. It's a lot like jet in the sense it displaces the defense from the time your guys get set until the time the ball is snapped, giving your quarterback a window to make a pre-snap read. All right, so what you're looking for, do we have numbers? You're looking for a kindler, gentler box to run your inside run play, okay? All right, now here's one, and I'll show you on a video. It's running to the right instead of the left, but on the video you'll see it, where we're running the fade out concept. Same premise, do you have numbers? Okay, and what we would do on this one is tell the quarterback, and you got to tell your tackle he's got a lock. It's kind of like on the RPO. You got to lock that guy or you're going to get a free runner. Okay, unless they're a team, you know they're squeezing, and if you block down right here to go in to get that wheel backer with your linebacker, with your tackle, if he's going to squeeze first, then it gives your quarterback time. But if he's running straight up the field, he's going to be in his mustache real quick. So I like to lock the backside. And then what we're looking for, and you can go ahead and pre-snap this with a signal or with a call. Say, hey, we're going to flash fake this joker. We're going to do it just like quick game. We're going to check the numbers out. So you're going to run your fade out with a orbit swing. Okay, if this guy stays here, okay, then you can throw your fade. You can throw your swing if he stays here. Okay. If this guy runs up the field, then you know what you're doing. You're throwing the out right here. If he runs up the field, reacts to it. Okay, of course, you've always got your fade if you can beat that guy on the corner. This is a good one. We didn't do this. We toyed with the idea of doing it, but I never was confident in how because nobody did anything like this on our schedule. So we had no clue, no real clue how the defense was going to react to the orbit motion. So we never really did it. We didn't want to bring another guy to the party with the motion. This is our RPO. We got a fade and then our little slant sit that we like to RPO with. And all you're doing is you're blocking your inside run. You're locked on that DN to keep him having a free runner in the quarterback's face. And you're reading this guy just like you always do. Okay, just like you always do. So what you're doing, you're making sure that this cat can't follow in here. And if he does, it's real simple. And this comes with reps, going back to the RPO video that got dropped right before that got posted, uploaded, whatever, right before this one. What you're doing, you're reading this guy. You can't read both of them. Stress that to your quarterback. You can't read two. I haven't had one that could. So you're reading this guy. So he commits. Boom. That's an automatic pull for the quarterback. Throw the slant sit. So when he disconnects from the running back and sets his feet to throw it, if this guy has run with him, right now, flip your hips, boom, throw it right now. Throw the swing right now because there's nobody there. You know that corner's gone with the fade. If not, why the heck aren't you throwing fades? Okay, so if that backer, if they're in some kind of man or pattern matching, if he comes in right here, and that's what we have a drill for that when we work with our RPO with the quarterback, we tell him. When we tell the quarterback, we do a drill that if this guy commits and triggers the pull, and this guy follows him in, we practice him flipping his hips and throwing it to his outlet receiver, which could be the glance, the slant, the glance, whatever you want to call it, behind him, or the swing if you're doing it off this. But that's a really good thing. It gets you in trips, but you're lining up in 2x2 and they're lined up to 2x2. So all you're doing is reacting. Now, this one is a post-snap read all the way. It's RPO 100%. Going to read the wheel, first backer backside. He commits. Outside backer trails the slant sit. You throw your swing. And I really believe what's going to happen a bunch is this guy here is either going to sit to wait to see if you throw that, and that's what guarantees you your throwing window right here if this wheel backer, as I got him as Will, whatever you want to call him, triggers to the inside run, okay? You're going to see this exact play right here, except what we did, we ran it with a fade and a slant out. This type of defense right here, where they're going to put 7 men in the box and dare you to throw it, okay? And you see when we did it, we had, I think for sure, on my call sheet, it doesn't say because I give a signal right before the snap. I probably told the quarterback to give it based on the scenario of the game, but it was something later I looked at. I said, man, if I'd have seen that earlier, because by that point we were winning the ball game. If I'd have seen that earlier, we could have run that all night and made them do something to get this guy out of the box. But by then we'd already hit him with a couple of deep ones and we were comfortably ahead, so I didn't do it. All right, let's look at some video. All right, here we go. We're going right here. I like doing it that way. Now I'll show you this one right off the bat. Look, the orbit guy slowed down there and then there. It's got to be, it's kind of like the jet. You got to be hauling butt the whole time. Trust the quarterback's going to get it to you. Watch. You got to look, he's just looking back, haul butt and go. It's not a bad read, even though they kind of had numbers. This guy's kind of in no man's land. And if he keeps hauling right here, we're good. We've got the 2 blocks on the outside. All right, here it is from behind. It's a good read by the quarterback. Orbit man's got to keep coming. All right, here it coming to you. Boom, see how he ran right at the quarterback and right before he bounced behind him, and that's when the quarterback snaps the football, when that guy disappears behind him. All right. Well, what was accomplished here, Chip? What happened? Number one, the outside backer could not help. Right here. He can't help. We hit that thing. We pressed the A gap on our zone, okay, right here. And he's going to hit that thing right here and bend it. It bends back a lot the way we run it. And so the orbit man keeps this guy outside. Watch. This is the same game as the previous clip, so I knew this guy was hanging. So we came back and run it again. Look, we got a hat on a hat, everybody covered. They have no fall in player. All right, here it is from behind. Boom. Okay, that's because of the orbit motion. The orbit motion opened up your inside run game. Again, you don't have to be a zone team. You can do the wrap thing, a lot of the one back power. You can do a trap, whatever it is you want to do. Give, boom. See, it bounced outside a little bit that time. So you got three guys over here that can't make a play. It gives you a kindler, gentler box. Right there. Yeah. Now, a lot of these were predetermined because of the way the defense would react to the motion. You see the outside backer, 82, I think. He winds up making the tackle, but, after a first down. Let's skip this one. All right, this is the one I showed you a while ago in the diagram. Look if we keep, I'm definitely sure I told him to give it no matter what. Brilliant decision on my part right there. But look if we throw the out or the swing. Look at the out or the swing. It's there. Throw the swing, probably better than the out. Number 2 right here winds up blocking this cat right here. This kid right here could fly. He had some moves. Should keep it outside though. He winds up, look, because of his moves, boom, probably gets the same amount of yards. Keep that thing outside. No need to run in there and get beat up. See, they didn't react. The linebacker ran with the orbit, but right here, watch, he runs late, like right on the snap. So that's too late. And we've got him outnumbered outside. It's all about leverage, okay, and numbers. So he had 4 guys outside that line. Okay, so that leaves us 1, 2, 3, 4 to block. Watch what I mean. See, the orbit motion, it makes the defense react. Okay. Here we come, right here. Here comes your orbiter. Quarterback knows he's got it because it wasn't even a read. It was a pre-snap recognition. They don't have the numbers inside. And that was always his first determination. Do they have numbers? Now, this is when I told him to throw it. Good job by number 3 staying. Wasn't the best block in the world, but he stayed with his block. Just enough. And number 6 was pretty good in open space. Yeah, I told him to throw it because you can see we had the tackle and the guard locked on the left. Right here, watch them lock. See? See that we fixed the motion later. See how deep the motion was? This was earlier in the year, and we fixed that. So they run right at the quarterback, so the defense can't tell if it's jet or orbit until the snap. They can't tell if it's jet or orbit until the snap. We fixed that. We fixed that stalk block too. Good football player, very aggressive. Somebody's got to be a little smarter. So he's playing with great effort, just wasn't very good stalk block. Okay. All right. Remember, subscribe and share. So, and hey, hit that thumbs up button too. I don't know why. That's what they tell me. They tell me it matters. Okay. If you like it, then Google, who owns YouTube, will send you more stuff like this. Okay. If you like it. If you don't like it, don't. All right. And don't hit the thumbs down either. Just don't. And that way you're not affecting the algorithm where you get stuff you don't want. If this is not what if you came here to see something else, then move on. But we really appreciate all you 1,600 nearly subscribers, and also especially you people that are constantly interacting with me. Remember, seagle.chip@gmail.com, SEAGLE.chip, CHIP, @gmail.com. I respond to every email. Okay. Thanks. I appreciate y'all. Till next time. Be elite.